Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I am here today to talk about rebuilding from scratch, maybe after a divorce, maybe after a loss of job, just strategizing on what you do when you get to ground zero, so to speak, in your life financially. If you don't know, my name is Deanna Rhynehardt. I own two companies. One is called Rhynehardt and Associates, and that is a real estate brokerage in Columbus, Ohio. And then I also own Bossed Up Entrepreneurs, where I help entrepreneurs and also companies increase their sales and revenue. And that entails a lot, but just to simplify it, that is the gist of it. To begin, I want to start with when you are rebuilding from scratch, I want to first make you aware that this is going to be a time when you really find out who your friends are. You're going to even become you're even going to have a closer relationship with God. You may spiritually retract and actually really ground yourself and mature during this process. The aspect of being broke really humbles you. So you really, kind of retract and find out a lot about yourself. Um, it can be a really depressing time emotionally, mentally, things of that nature. So strategizing is going to be very important when it comes to rebuilding not only your finances but your mental and your emotional state. So I am not a psychologist, I am not a therapist, but I have been to ground zero several times in my life by way of divorce. um, Not several times, but by way of divorce, I have felt that depression that most people feel when they come to ground zero. And when you go through a divorce, you actually feel like you're at ground zero, even if you're not, because you're actually restarting your life again. So it can be very depressing. So for you women and men that are out there that are in this position, whether it be college, whether it be divorce, whether it be a loss of job, this video is for you. Again, so you will be humbled. You will feel as though this is like you're a child restarting your life, and like you have made the biggest mistake of your life. Hopelessness comes into play, but I want you to just think past that and know that you're going to be fine. You're going to be better than fine. So in that, I want you to be honest with yourself and really look at what really brought you to this event in your life. So you really have to really look at your mistakes, and this is really hard. So you have to look at what the decisions were that made you be in this place in your life. That is an eye-opening experience, but you have to do this first. So I'm challenging you to do this because I'm going to take you to the next level through these, in a strategic way, through these tools and steps that I'm going to tell you about. So the next step you want to do. So second, you need to be creative with your goals. You need to look at your goals in your life, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. Being creative meaning look at the things that maybe a business that you wanted to start, or maybe a trip you wanted to take, or maybe amount of money you wanted to have saved, or maybe all of those. I want you to be creative with the things that you want to accomplish, things that will wake you up in the morning. So this will take your mind off of going through a divorce or just starting out, or these things will help you to have a starting point as to where you're going. Okay, so it takes your mind off of the things that make you feel hopeless to the things that make you feel like getting up and going to get it. You know what I mean? Not only am I going to have you think about your goals, but also ways to attack your goals. So you're going to have to probably increase your income and actually think about ways to increase your income. So you would just make a list of things that you can do on the side of your your main income to increase that income. Okay? So thirdly, let me just drop my notes down here. thirdly, your mind needs to be strong. So, along with my videos, you need to be maybe reading books. You need to be looking at things that are encouraging your goals, things that are connected to what you're trying to do in your life. So, to keep yourself motivated and inspired about what it is you're trying to do. So that keeps you from the setbacks. It keeps you from thinking about the negative things that are happening or have happened in your life. You have to keep a coach, so to speak, a motivational tool that helps you specifically progress forward. This is going to be a something that happens over time. So we want to make sure that we wake up to something every day that keeps us motivated. This is not something that you do once a month, or this is something that you do every day, all day. You have to have a video, you have to have a book, you have to have a motivational speaker, you have to have something audio and something visual that you see, even if it's a picture of your goals, anything that keeps you on target. Okay, that is something that I need you to do. That is a key factor into staying on target. Okay, so fourth, it's going to be, I just want you to be aware that it's going to be tough. You know, it's not going to be something that's going to be easy, but I promise you to be very rewarding once you go through this. So you need to keep in mind that it is going to be something that is not going to be easy. Your mind needs to be prepared for that. And during this rebuilding stage, again, I need you to stay encouraged through tools that are best for you, videos, audio, pictures of what it is you're trying to do. You know, it just helps you to stay, again, on target and keeps that rebuilding of yourself on task. Keep your mind occupied is one of the things that you have to do during this process, which leads me to my next strategy, which is while you're achieving your goals, I want you to keep motivated, not only through videos and books and pictures of your goals, but also through exercise and staying healthy, losing weight maybe, taking on something that betters the way you look and feel, you know, getting your hair done, but not spending too much money, just maybe going somewhere and doing something different with your hair, or something to keep your spirits up and keep yourself feeling good about the way you look and what you're doing with your life. That is another strategy to keep yourself on target. Do not go outside of your budget no matter what you do. And last and finally, in this rebuilding process from nothing, you want to, in order to take yourself to the next level, you want to think about how efficient these steps are. You want to really, you know, be in the moment and think about how efficient you are while you're going through this process, and how on target you are and how focused you are, so that you don't set back. Meaning, when you are setting goals and rebuilding and implementing new ways of creating income, and also thinking about what just happened to you, it sets you on a more efficient, more focused path, so to speak. So you want to make sure that nothing pulls you from your efficient strategy that you have going on. And you must look at your progress and look at where you are now and look at where you were during the process. So you need to be present and pay attention to everything that you're doing so that you don't set back again. Make sure you don't make any of the same mistakes you made before, because going through this process, you're going to have people that will challenge you. You know, they're going to maybe say things negative about what you're doing. They're going to attack your character. They're going to, and that's why you need to have your mind right, because these things will happen. These obstacles will happen during this process, and you need to have your mind strong during this process so that you can say to yourself, I did it, you know, and nothing stopped me. Yes, someone tried to bring me down. Someone tried to take me out, but I strategized and I I came back from my setbacks. Everyone has setbacks, and everyone goes through turbulent times in their life, but it's what you do afterwards and the tools that you use afterwards that bring you up and keep you on task and target. So again, you're going to have constant negativity. You will find out who your friends are, because as you're coming back, you'll find out who supports you and who doesn't. So again, I hope this video was great. I hope it was good for you and helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe and comment below and let me know what you would like to know and have help with in the future, and I will be glad to assist you in that way. Again, if you don't know, this is Deanne Rhynehardt. I own 2 companies, one of which is Rhynehardt and Associates in Columbus, Ohio. The other one is Bossed Up Entrepreneurs. I hope this video reached you well, and have a wonderful day.